What's up, guys? Welcome back. We've got Eminem. Finally,
Long time waiting.
We've been waiting for this one.
Yes.
Huge Eminem fans here. Grown up on Eminem. More Eminem than Slim Shady, I would say. So we're going to go back in time and travel back towards when Slim Shady was relevant.
Yes.
Apparently. So we got so far a little bit of that in Houdini, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit of the Slim Shady persona coming back.
That's the only song that you've heard is Houdini thus far.
Yes, that is correct.
And for me, I've heard Toby, and I've seen that video. So
okay. I have not. I was traveling, so I missed out on that a little bit.
I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait till she came back to do the reaction. So I had to check that one out on my own. So that's why there's no first time reaction to that. But the rest of this is going to be a first time reaction, guys. We're checking this out. We're going to do two parts here. We're going to do first part of the album, and then we're going to do the second part of the album.
Little listening party.
Yeah, and so you can be on the lookout for part two of this album here. And if you got any comments, if you want to drop anything down low on anything that we miss, we'd love to hear that, because there's definitely going to be stuff that we miss on this one. It's going to be more of a listening experience on this one rather than a bar breaking down experience, because we're getting to experience Eminem for the first time in a long ass time.
Yeah, and I mean, this is so new, right? Like lyric videos and all that stuff aren't even really out yet. So we're just going to listen and vibe and have a time.
A lot of those lyric videos are wrong, and we could go and pull up the lyrics, but like I said, we're going to be here, for a long time breaking down everything. So
the next couple days, if we did that.
Yeah. So if you guys want us to check out one of these songs in more detail, we'll do that, because I'm sure there's going to be songs in here that go way over our head in terms of bar capabilities, because we know Eminem does that. Mm-hmm. But anyways, you're looking forward to this, right, Sam?
I'm very much looking forward to this, yes.
How much?
A lot.
A lot?
Yes.
Like, how much is a lot? Are we talking
about
a
lot.
Like it's measurable a lot?
Like, I don't know, as far as my arms can go. What about you?
I've been looking forward to this one for a really long time.
Are we going to get like a little arm measure for you? Or?
Well, my arms are bigger than yours, so that would mean that I was looking forward to it more than you were. So I didn't want to show you up in that regard. But without further ado, let's cut the chit chat, guys. Let's get into the first track from Eminem, Renaissance. I think it's an intro because it's a minute and a half here. So you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's roll.
That is creepy.
Interesting.
With balls in his do-rag, he sags, fearing no man. He stands pen in his hand like Edward Scissorhands, who slices competition and just goes about his business. Anyone who knows about his shindig, shenanigans, and all his wacky antics in the papers. Shady's dangling, a baby tangled in a blanket, strangling him, hanging him over the railing by the ankles on some gangster shit. Child endangerment, dark brain arcane, but it Mark Twain in it. You aren't taming it, sharp pain in the heart, aiming a bar chamber that carved names in it. Start spraying it, start raving, I'm beef, start craving it. You're at arm's length, different harm's way of it. About to show your ass why I'm still a pain in it. You wanna know how I do it? I can't explain the shit. Mechanics brain with a pinch of Big Daddy Kane in it. But I can show you the ropes till you get the hang of it. Elephantitis to the nuts element of intelligent hoodlum, arrested development. Cellar dwellers and wise intelligence. It's elementary, through hell I went. Accelerant from lack of melanin. Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel against shit so well invent. So eloquently, yeah, I was irrelevant. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate.
This is wild.
Just like starting strong right off the bat.
The rhyme scheme is crazy. Literally, I feel like 90% of the words that he's using in this are rhyming.
Yeah.
Like you have like a couple of words that usually rhyme in a bar.
Yeah.
And then you go to the next bar and a couple of words are going to rhyme. This, I feel like the whole song, so in the intro, is almost rhyming. Like his cadence and delivery on every single bar is crazy. And a lot of the bars in here have been really, really cool as well. Like the pain. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I love how he started it off with the Edward Scissorhands, like talking about pen in my hand, Edward Scissorhands, like slicing the competition, because Edward Scissorhand all his knives, but he's talking about his pen, like slicing the competition with his rhymes.
And then he's going to be a pain in your ass. He said that there was a bar there. Anyways, we'll run through one more time and then pause if catch any other bars.
In his hand like Edward Scissorhands, who slices competition and just goes about his business. Anyone who knows about his shindig, shenanigans, and all his wacky antics in the papers. Shady's dangling, a baby tangled in a blanket, strangling him, hanging him over the railing by the ankles on some gangster shit. Child endangerment, dark brain arcane, but it Mark Twain in it. You aren't taming it, sharp pen in the heart, aim in a bar chamber that carved names in it. Start spraying and start raving, I'm beef, start craving it. You're at arm's length, you're in harm's way of it. About to show your ass why I'm still a pain in it. You wanna know how I do it, I can't explain the shit. Mechanics brain with a pinch of Big Daddy Kane in it. But I can show you the ropes till you get the hang of it. Elephantitis to the nuts element of intelligent hoodlum, arrested development. Cellar dwellers and wise intelligence. Element to read through hell I went. Accelerant from lack of melanin. Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel against shit so well invent. So eloquently, yeah, I was irrelevant. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate. Now there's travel inside the...
That's a bar right there.
Yeah.
Given an F, celibate.
Yeah.
Because when you're celibate, you don't
get, yes.
you don't F, that's for sure.
Well, even like you said, right, the way he's rhyming things, like the way he pronounced like eloquently, and then how that rhymed
Everything's rhyming.
Yeah, and then it's celibate. Like
yeah.
When I started to stop give an F, I started to celibate.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Everything's a compound rhyme, but it's like multiple compound rhymes all together.
Intelligence and element to read through hell I went. Accelerant from lack of melanin. Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel against shit so well invent. So eloquently, yeah, I was irrelevant. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate. Now there's travel inside the mind of a...
And celibate, right? So
like celibate of music,
like selling
but
bit of music.
Be celibate.
Yeah.
Yeah. School, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel against shit so well invent. So eloquently, yeah, I was irrelevant. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate. Now there's travel inside the mind of a hater. Cause I don't see no fans, all I see is a bunch of complainers. Kendrick's album was cool, but it didn't have any bangers. Wayne's album and Ye's couldn't tell you which one was lamer. Joyner's album was corny. Shady's new shit is way worse. Everything is either too tame, it is too much anger. I didn't like the beat, so I hated, might delete later. You nerdy freaks would find something wrong with 36 chambers. It's what they do to the greats. Pick apart a Picasso and make excuses to hate. So you can wait for your flowers until you...
Let's go. Let's go. So I saw some people on Twitter or whatever saying something about he dissed Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
And is that what you thought as well? Because
no, I feel like he's...
look at my head, but I saw you turn your head to look at me. But I was trying to focus on what he was saying. So what were your...
Well, at first I thought he said that, but then when he put the whole bar together, I didn't, because he's basically saying everybody that's great gets dissed. So
exactly.
At first he said that Kendrick's album was good, but there wasn't any bangers. But so I was like, oh shit. But then he went on, and then at the end basically said anybody who's anybody is going to get hate.
Well, he started at the bar off by saying put you in the mind of a hater.
Yeah.
Right? And then saying haters say all of these things.
Yeah. So he's basically speaking as that person, artists. Not him saying
exactly.
that.
Because he threw himself in there, right?
Yeah.
And then
that's when I kind of was like, okay, he's not, you know what I mean?
And Joyner, he's already shout out Joyner, and Kendrick Lamar, same thing. Like, they've been on tracks together. They've
I heard a funny story about them and how he was like testing him with his writing.
Yeah, Lil Wayne, same thing. They're both on good terms. So people are ridiculous, man. Like, how could you think he's dissing them? Like, just stop to think about the bars. That tells you the people that listen to this, they shouldn't be listening to Eminem because
on a first listen, you and I both picked that up. He's not saying that.
Yeah, so. I had a little bit of a precursor to know. He dissed Kendrick Lamar.
True.
But I was like, no. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, there's no way he dissed Kendrick Lamar.
No.
So, anyways, that was a fire bar though in general, with the way, or the fire scheme, the way he put that all together. Let's go.
His album was corny. Shady's new shit is way worse.
No, rewind it a little bit.
Irrelevant. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate. Now there's travel inside the mind of a hater. Cause I don't see no fans, all I see is a bunch of complainers. Kendrick's album was cool, but it didn't have any bangers. Wayne's album and Ye's couldn't tell you which one was lamer. Joyner's album was corny. Shady's new shit is way worse. Everything is either too tame, it is too much anger. I didn't like the beat, so I hated, might delete later. You nerdy freaks would find something wrong with 36 chambers. It's what they do to the greats. Pick apart a Picasso and make excuses to hate. So you can wait for your flowers until you're blue in the face. Stupid, you ain't gonna get them until your funeral wait.
Sheesh.
You can wait for your flowers till you're blue in the face.
You ain't gonna get them.
You ain't gonna get them because there's always gonna be haters out there.
Yeah.
Well, what are your thoughts, Sam, on Renaissance?
I think he started pretty strong there.
Started strong. Agreed. I
like that though. Even the beat with that, it wasn't anything crazy, but it was engaging. It was a good vibe.
I think that was fantastic.
I liked it.
Destroyed it. What a way to start the album. All right, we got part 2, or song 2, I should say, Habits, Eminem featuring White Gold, who was on that song Zeus.
Oh, okay, yes.
Remember, he was featured in that one.
Yep.
I thought I saw White Gold featured a couple of times on here, but we'll find out as we go through
We
this.
have this creepy bag thing again.
So, actually, before we do, I think that's going to be on all of them. It's like
Lucky us.
lucky us. Oh yeah. So if you guys are looking at this and you're like, how we were just testing this, we weren't actually listening to it. We were trying to get our audio right, but. So I just wanted to see what the views are like here so far. So we have most of them with.
What's the most listened to so far?
That's what I was looking at. Guilty Conscience 2, and Antichrist. Habits.
3 million.
Where's Habits? Where's
second.
It? Oh yeah. So that one has second or the most then. Yeah, 3.1 million. And then there's a couple other with about 1 million. So this is the most popular one so far, seems like. Interesting. Let's check it out.
Been waiting a long time for this shit.
So have I.
Long time no see. Thought you got rid of my ass, huh? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You take this, or I put a bullet between your fucking eyes. Here, we'll split it. Half an Ativan, I'm driving straight out of van in a black sedan.
So is that must be Eminem capturing Slim Shady, I think.
What do you mean?
So this whole thing is about the death of Slim Shady, right? So you heard Eminem talking to somebody, and I think it's either Slim Shady's got Eminem or Eminem's got Slim Shady.
Okay.
Right? Because this whole thing, this is from the video. I guess you wouldn't have got some of it because in the Toby video, they did some of this stuff where they were capturing Eminem. And then
like kidnapping, you mean?
Huh?
Like kidnapping?
Yeah. And then in Houdini, we had them fighting each other.
Yeah, I remember
Right?
that.
So that's where this whole started from.
Yeah, it was like them battling each other almost.
Right. So I'm just thinking, because Eminem tweeted out that this is a conceptual album. So you need to listen to the whole thing in order to get it. So that's why I'm kind of thinking about this. And I'm like, where are we going next? Because it's like, it sounded like Eminem was talking to himself, which would be Eminem talking to Slim Shady. And we know that from Houdini and Toby that this is kind of the battle that's taking place between Eminem and Slim Shady.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
All right. But I'm just trying to keep that in mind as we go through this. So I'm sure we're going to miss some stuff, but what the concept of the album may come about as.
Okay.
A long time for this shit. Long time no see. Thought you got rid of my ass, huh? Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Like a tape mouth
You
or
take
something?
this,
Yeah.
or I put a bullet between your fucking eyes. Here, we'll split it. Half an Ativan, I'm driving straight out of van in a black sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche. It's my shit, I'm gonna spit it how I wanna spit it. Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic. About to get retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't be say retarded. Shut up, midget. I've been trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since a kindergartner, since Jimmy Carter. Now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer. Like damn,
you got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your van.
Was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous still I poison youth sentences. I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice, his true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, I probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And I'm about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free as his choice to choose gender is. This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it? Yep.
You got an addiction, man.
So it's definitely Slim Shady speaking.
I think it's both of them. I don't know.
What I'm taking from it is that it's Slim Shady, but like Eminem is like speaking in things like you can't say that or like whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like Slim Shady is the one speaking, being like, you thought you got rid of me, and then talking about like drugs and stuff. And then Eminem is the one with the tape over his mouth and like being like, you can't say that, and like can't say what he actually wants to say.
Yeah, so it seems like we're getting into, obviously, which we've gotten to a little bit of already, is Slim Shady's the inflammatory person of
very much so.
As we know,
got lots of laughs out of me.
We know Slim likes to say whatever he wants
Bruce
to say.
Generous. I died.
Bruce Jenner is.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what I was just getting to, is that we have this battle between Eminem and Slim Shady starting to take place.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what we heard right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Between this conflict, which I'm gathering is the theme of the album in totality. Like, as we go through this further, that's what the story is going to be, this continuing conflict that's arising.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But like, what I took from it was that, like, it's almost like Slim Shady is the one being like, I'm back. You thought you got rid of me. I'm like a bad habit, or like an addiction that you can't get rid of. And like, cause he's talking about how he's like, still doing drugs and like saying all these things that like wouldn't fly in today's society type thing.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it going.
Next time I'll be in your van.
Was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. And I'm missing venomous, still I poison youth. Sentences I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice, his true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And I'm about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. My speech is free as his choice to choose gender is. This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it? Yep.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your veins.
There's times when I lay down to sleep, I argue with myself. Am I the only one who thinks it's way too, I need help? Just a little bit, know a lot of it, I really gotta quit. Something's wrong with me, my God. Old habits die hard.
Look at you. What's the matter with you people? You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. You're all pricks.
Mom shaming, dad shaming, yeah, fat shaming, mansplaining, blah. Crybabies, attack shady, when mad cause they can't tame me. They come to censors like the Avengers, and they assemble like Prince and intern. A word like ginger into the N-word. All these pronouns I can't remember. They or them, theirs, his or him, hers. Into them girls who bought tits to get attention, then get hit on by ugly men who are not in your league, so you pretend you're a victim and meet to them. Outrage, how fake. Nowadays some gals, they just clout chase. Look at me with sour grapes and your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white, middle-aged, upper middle class with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith & Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad.
Man, this guy's just such a crazy rapper and crazy artist.
He's nuts. So I get what you're saying now, listening to that back again about it being both of them, and I think I get that. I almost wish, because you know how he used to do more of like the Slim Shady voice? Like, I almost wish he did that when he's Eminem.
There is some of it in there. That's why I'm getting a little bit confused.
Because I feel like it'd be easier to distinguish like when he's Slim and when he's Eminem.
But there is like I heard
a little bit. Yeah,
I heard definitive Slim Shady. Like,
really?
Yeah.
I didn't really
so
pick
that's
up on
why
that
I'm
very
a little
much.
bit confused about who's who in certain sections. Obviously, on the first listen, we're gonna miss some of the stuff, right? But and maybe we shouldn't dive too deep into that and just listen to it. But I mean, in terms of the content of this one, obviously he's going. I think he started off by saying he's in politically correct court, right? So everybody's all on top of him about what he's going to say, and he's just going all out already.
Yeah, literally.
This is the second track of the album.
I know.
And he's saying everything and
like
anything.
hitting gender identity, pronouns, women, feminism, the R word, race.
Like, cancel if you want to cancel me.
Here's the first song to get her
Good
done.
luck, because I've got so much that I'm going to be putting into this one.
Yeah.
And so clever.
Middle-aged moms on the internet.
And Karen's, right?
Yeah.
And so clever, though, like the way he just puts it all together. Like, everything is just it fits so well and gets you hanging on every single rhyme pattern that he has while still delivering this message with so much shock value.
Yeah, for sure. He's killing it.
All right, you ready to finish this one?
Yes.
No class with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith & Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in there. Put your head. And if men wanna wear lipstick and women's underwear, who cares? The shit is their business, not bear. Witness beware, bitches to blare. Which on you scared? Bitches, I'm surreptitious and square. Business just attacked my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas. Dresses a Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger. But with these buttons, I'm always pushing. Pain, I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till
You hear that? See, that's what I'm saying. That's a voice. That's Slim. Watch. See, you'll hear it. You'll hear it. I'll run it back, but you'll hear Slim come in. Watch.
Which on you scared? Bitches, I'm surreptitious and square. Business just attacked my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas. Dresses a Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger. But with these buttons, I'm always pushing. Pain, I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. And insensitive isn't me saying the R word isn't. Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? And as far as what
That sounds like Slim to me right there. When it first switched, it wasn't as strong, but I feel like when he came in there and he's literally saying all these inflammatory, like he's using this, like, it's almost like a higher pitched voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you heard like that. I like that line too. It's like, would you guys be so offended if Cartman was saying it?
Yeah.
Right? All the stuff that he's saying, you know, Cartman can go on South Park and say it, nobody cares. But if Eminem says it, it's like the end of the world.
Like, ooh,
right? So
a real human said it.
We pick and choose when we can't want to cancel the culture or cancel the person. Yeah. Right? And I think that's what he's getting at there. So random too, getting South Park in here. Like he just threw this in here. You know, I don't know what the first.
It's true though, but like if you think of Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park, like because it's a cartoon, they can say whatever they want.
Yeah, and that's fine. But also, I don't know the first character from South Park that was in that because it was in earlier in the song. There was another character from South Park.
Oh, there was?
Yeah,
I must have missed that.
Oh, and then they had Cartman come in just now.
True.
So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. And insensitive isn't me saying the R word isn't. Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing, I'm not, I meant it. Yeah. Swear to God, I see one of them little fuckers come at me, I'll pick it up by his legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby.
I'm dead.
I'll drop it and kick it.
Pick it up and drop and kick it. Oh my God.
Word, rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing, I'm not, I meant it. Yeah. Swear to God, I see one of them little fuckers come at me, I'll pick it up by his legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters, 2 graduated from college with honors, summa cum laude. My sense of humor is probably twisted, it's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man.
That's a fact too.
What?
Everybody calls him misogynistic and terrible person to women, and he's raised, I think, 2 girls.
Yeah.
He has 2 girls of his own.
Yeah.
That have, like you said,
done
has
well.
honors, and like they're not out there doing drugs and all this other stuff.
No,
They're
his
like,
daughter's like a pretty successful podcast.
Yeah,
too, I'm pretty
Haley
sure.
Jade. She seems like a super sweet girl. So, anyways, but that's funny, right? Everybody says Eminem's such a terrible person.
Yeah,
and he does say some
like
crazy,
such a women hater.
Yeah, he does say some crazy wild stuff like on this, but you know, it doesn't indicate that you're necessarily a bad person or a bad parent or anything like that, right?
And just because you say that on this doesn't mean that that's who you are in like everyday life.
All right, so let's finish up the last 30 seconds. We'll do a quick review and move on to the next one, okay?
And kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters, 2 graduated from college with honors, summa cum laude. My sense of humor is probably twisted, it's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. Hey, you got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your vans.
I'm just playing, little people. You know I love you.
Okay, so that was a pretty deep introduction down on habits there. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, we got super inflammatory right off the bat. So I think he, just set the tone.
Did you like the song though?
I did. I really liked it. Yeah, I thought it was good. Flowed well. Had lots. I mean, obviously you don't pick up on all of it, but lots of good rhyme schemes in there, and kept you engaged. Had me laughing quite a bit. So.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I wasn't a huge fan of the chorus section and the way the song came together as a whole. I thought obviously it was, lyrically it was great, but that's, we expect that from Eminem. For me, like I'm as an album, right? I'm looking towards this, and I'm hoping that we get some, great fire compositions as a whole. So it was a good song. Like I didn't dislike it.
You just didn't like the hook?
Yeah, I just thought it was like, it was okay. Like I just, didn't love it.
Yeah.
But I thought it was, cool, and I enjoyed it nonetheless. But I have high expectations coming into
Fair
this,
enough.
right? It's an Eminem album, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just, I'm hoping that we progress into this album and we get more and more and better.
Yeah.
And especially after the introduction, because like the intro to me was just so fire. So
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to add anything before we get into trouble here?
No, I'm ready to do it.
All right, let's check it. It's only a short 40 seconds. I don't know if this is a skit or what.
Maybe. I love his skits though.
All right, here, drink this. What is it? Shut up and drink it. No. I said drink it, bitch. The fuck? The fuck are you trying to do? Get us canceled. Hey, yo. Fuck blind people. What? And deaf people suck. Stop. Yeah. So do cripples. Whoa. Dumb quadriplegic fucks with Christopher Reeves' luck. Whoa. Shady Jesus, what the fuck? Whoa. Here comes Marshall to try to clean this up. Shut up! What's the matter, Marshall? Your penis tucked? Oh, the big bad rapper just get his feelings hurt. Let me go, you bitch. Or what, genius, huh? You gonna cancel me, yeah? Gen Z me, bruh? Little pussy, what's wrong? Thought you was dreaming, huh? When you gonna realize that we fucking need each other?
Oh my God. So good though.
That was short and sweet, and if we wanted to get more inflammatory, we did.
I didn't know how much more he could kick it up, but he just definitely did.
And I think he brought back Christopher Reeves.
Yes, he did.
I beefing with Christopher Reeves. I don't even know how that started. To be honest. I don't think even Christopher Reeves did anything, but it clearly were.
I don't know anything about that. So.
But I guess of reviving Slim Shady, we're reviving some of that Christopher
His
Reeves
beefs,
stuff.
yeah.
And had the Gen Z line in there.
I know he's picking beef with Gen Z too. All of Gen Z.
Well, I mean, that's who wants to cancel everybody, right?
Yeah,
so
for
that's
sure.
who he's targeting specifically in some of these songs anyway, so far, is kind of the lunacy of what Gen Z has been doing to him personally, but also everybody.
To the world, what they've done to the world.
Yeah. All right, so we've got brand new dance. Haven't heard this one yet, although it looks like we've played this one. You ready to check it out?
Yep.
Get up! Everybody on the dance floor, come on! That means you too, Chris. Well, it's Friday night, no date for the prom.
Oh, I got. There's two things there because I'm pretty sure Christopher Reeves fell off a horse, right?
I have no idea. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, pull up your phone. You have a phone? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Christopher Reeves, he fell off a horse and then broke his neck. And so you hear in the song here, there's a horse in the background as soon as he mentions Christopher Reeves. Which again, this guy is relentless on Christopher Reeves. But God, it looks this brand new dance. I guess it sounds like it's going to be more of a club kind of feel off the bat.
Yeah, fell from a horse at an equestrian competition.
There you go.
Leaving him paralyzed.
So you'll hear there's a little horse in the background.
I didn't even hear that.
Get up! Everybody on the dance floor, come on! That means you too, Chris. Well, it's Friday night, no date for the prom. Just got caught jacking off by your mom. Suspended from school for setting off the alarm. Keeps on, keep screaming, they gon' drop the bomb. But anyway, every day is the same old shit. It room looking like a tornado hit it. Try to explain your parents, they don't get it. Time to hit you with a Gato rhythm, let it roll. If you're ready, we gon' start the show. Everybody in the world, all across the globe, you can feel it in your head down to your toes. Dancing to your wheelchair bound, here we go. Yeah, horseback, little do-si-do. Little bit of soul mixed with some rodeo. Everybody in the world's gonna laugh to this shit. I'll probably end up crippled after this. Come on.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet.
Everybody join together.
Can you feel the funky beat?
Everywhere you see people laughing and
Dancing in the street.
on the count of three, everybody do.
The Christopher Reeves.
1, 2, 3, follow me. Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. Slip fell landing in a garbage can. Shit, hell, damn it, I can hardly stand, but I get it cracking like no one in the party can. Give me a beat, I'll show you all a brand new dance. All I need is a stretcher and an ambulance. Now stand back, kids, don't try this at home. It's a brand new craze and it's sweeping the nation. Anything else is a cheap imitation. Just make sure that you videotape it. You can only do it once, but the people go ape shit. It's a crowd favorite, a party pleaser. It's better than the shake of the grandma Caesar. So next time that you see grandma tease her and roll up with a fresh set of wheels all greased
Clap
up.
your hands and stomp your feet.
Everybody join together.
Can you feel the funky beat?
Everywhere you see people laughing and
Dancing in the street.
on the count of three, everybody do.
The Christopher Reeves.
1, 2, 3, follow me.
If your arms, legs, feet, and your hands in them, you
All right, so this is all about Christopher Reeves, apparently.
Do the Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, and like the whole horse themes. He's mentioned that he had a whole horse scheme in
Yeah,
there.
with like rodeo and yeah. I'm loving the beat though. Like right from the beginning, I was like,
You like this one?
yeah,
It's
The
definitely
beat.
got a bop feel to it.
Yeah, like makes me want to dance. I want to do the Christopher Reeves.
It reminds me of another Eminem song.
It
though.
does.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know, but it reminds me of one from that era of like when he was doing like
It's not Just Lose It, is it?
maybe.
I
I was
don't know.
gonna say it reminds me of the era of like Smack That and like all of
Yeah.
those songs, like those dancey like bop vibe songs.
Yeah.
Just Lose It, like all of those ones.
Yeah, me too. But you're liking it.
I do. I mean, some of it I didn't really know what he was talking about until we stopped and talked about it.
Yeah.
But it like I like the vibe of it.
It's making you bop. It's doing its
Yes.
thing.
Everybody join together.
Can you feel the funky beat?
Everywhere you see people laughing and
Dancing in the street.
on the count of three, everybody do.
The Christopher Reeves.
1, 2, 3, follow me.
if your arms, legs, feet, and your hands in them, you've fallen and you can't get up.
It's a brand new
This
dance.
is my Chris anthem. I'm giving Chris Reeves his chrysanthemums.
I'ma have everybody jumping to this. Caitlyn Jenner in the front row, pumping a fist with a simple little twist and a flick of the wrist, a little snap of the neck and a slip of the disc. You just pull up a chair and grab a seat and clap your hands and stomp your feet, or stomp your hands and clap your feet. Flop around till you're looking like a slab of meat. You put your left foot back, you're right in front. Tip your head back, let it touch your butt till you feel a little pop like what the fuck, motherfucker, fuck a duck, what the fuck, I'm stuck. So party people, are you with me? What's the deal? If you real, grab your chair up by the wheel. If you wanna feel just like the man of steel, windmilling on a million banana pills.
Clap
Come
your
on.
hands and stomp your feet.
Everybody join together.
Can you
What
feel
did
the funky
Christopher
beat?
Reeves
Everywhere you
do?
see people laughing and
Dancing in the street.
on the count of three, everybody do.
The Christopher Reeves.
1, 2, 3, follow me.
Can't with the horse every time.
Good morning, Eminem, or Marshall, as others have informed me. Christopher Reeves here. You had better not talk behind my back, or I will kick your ass the minute I'm out of this chair. Watch yourself, Marshall. I'm watching.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Looks
Oh
like
my-
he woke up from a dream.
Goodness, he went ham on that theme in that one.
The whole thing was about Christopher Reeves. Like I said, you guys got to let me know. I thought I knew, most of Marshall's history. And I don't think I remember Christopher Reeves doing anything specifically to Eminem.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even remember who that was.
I know
until
he
now,
had I know
so.
he had a beef with Christopher Reeves way back when.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what it was.
Maybe
from.
he just said something about Eminem, or
Well, that's usually the case. Somebody says something, and that's why I can't remember anything. So if
apparently
you guys,
it warranted a whole diss track here.
yeah, I mean, I love M. I know, I get it. It's shock value. I kind of feel bad for the guy though. He's dead. I mean, like,
I know.
let him rest. You know,
Just let him be.
It was funny and it was creative. But maybe we should. Maybe this is the end. Slim Shady will leave it. We'll leave it here.
Yeah.
But you
I
like
think
the
he
song.
I did. I like the beat of it. I think maybe he went like a little far with that, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, a little far. Like, I mean, we can't even say that with Slim Shady, right? Like,
Yeah, fair.
To me, it's just there are things that I find funny. Like really just inflammatory and funny at the same time from Slim. This one, I'm kind of like.
It's just inflammatory.
It's funny. It's inflammatory, but at the same time, it's not something that I'm like. I just wouldn't make. Personally, I wouldn't make fun of somebody that's died. That's just something I wouldn't do.
Yeah,
If they're here and they can talk them, they can defend themselves and all that kind of stuff. Then it's their free game, their fair game. If you say something about somebody, if you say something about Eminem, you're free game for him to respond. But I think just in this instance, I think the difference is that Christopher Reeves is dead. That's why I'm like,
yeah, I get what you're saying. And I think it probably wouldn't have had that much of a response for me if it was just like one or two things he said, but it was like an entire song.
That's what I mean.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like, why did he pick? That's what I'm saying. Why did he pick Christopher Reeves to do a whole song? There's so many other people he could have done a whole song.
Maybe there'll be another one coming of somebody else.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that based on how we're going thus far. Anyways, you like the song, you like the bop feel that it gave you.
I like that it was like upbeat and catchy.
More of a club kind of vibe, right?
I feel like that's the kind of song though that I would just like put on and bop out to and not really not pay as much attention to the lyrics.
All right, let's move on to the next song that we have here, which is going to be, what do we have? Evil.
We're already on that theme. He's evil.
Yeah, we're going deep to piss off everybody on this one.
Woke up with an attitude today, not in the mood to play. Might start a feud with Dre and ask him to shoot the fade. All I do is spray, spew the hate while I fuel the flames. Who to blame for my screwed up brain? You could say in the booth I'm a human A to the K. Aww, look at them two little beautiful pewter gray poodles. How cute are they? Well, looks like them pooches are screwed today. I'm stuck in my ruthless ways, and I refuse to change. Nothing to lose again. Guess I just choose to stay evil. I'm so evil, rotten to the core, fucking twisted cerebral. I'm so evil, so evil. It's obvious that I am not like other people. Cause I'm evil, I'm so evil, rotten to the core, fucking twisted cerebral. I'm so evil, so evil. It's obvious that I am not like other people.
My medicine cabinet's big enough to fit a cabinet. Tablets I split like cavities, capsules traveling like a javelin through my abdomen. My stomach's unraveling. Might end up having Slim say some shit you feel fucked up for laughing at. Yeah, and a phenomenal addict, and that's problematic. But if y'all fanatics, maybe I'm your habit. And I got all the dope, so semi-automatics, and watch me shoot 'em up like semi-automatics. Slim snaps like a chin strap. Had my share of lows, yeah. Now I'm the exact opposite, just like a prostitute when she's getting smacked. Pimp slaps, only way I'm hitting my bottom, bitch. Yeah, take 'em back.
I was 5 when they tried to say I stuck a live grenade up inside of a microwave. I behaved like a child, even when stakes are high as the price of an Angus eye fillet. By the way, I think I just gave Skylar Grey hepatitis A. But when it's sink or swim, I just say it's not me, it's him. There's a demon who's deep within. All I need is MD or weed or Henny or Jim Beam or Remy or Seagram's gin just to get underneath your skin. I would like you to meet my twin. Evil, so evil.
Oh, that was nasty. That was fire. This beat also is so dark and
It is very dark.
gritty.
Yeah.
This is fire.
This is like a completely different vibe than the last one.
Oh yeah. I mean, really everything's been a switch up so far.
Yeah. I feel like this though has more of a dark, gritty vibe. Like the very first intro song was more like that.
Yeah, this is pretty nasty though. The production, I don't know who produced this one. I don't know if this is Dre. I know M, I think, has produced a lot of the beats on this album, but this is a fire production. And that scheme, like he's just spitting venom on this one. Because he's going evil mode. Yeah.
How do you feel about the hook on this one compared? Because I know the other ones you said you didn't love.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I like this one so far. It's a little bit early to make a final consensus on it. So I just want to run it back though, because I think he was destroying these rhyme schemes here.
Lows, yeah, now I'm the exact opposite, just like a prostitute when she's getting smacked. Pimp slaps, only way I'm hitting my bottom, bitch. Yeah, take 'em back.
I was 5 when they tried to say I stuck a live grenade up inside of a microwave. I behaved like a child, even when stakes are high as the price of an Angus eye fillet. By the way, I think I just gave Skylar Grey hepatitis A. But when it's sink or swim, I just say it's not me, it's him. There's a demon who's deep within. All I need is MD or weed or Henny or Jim Beam or Remy or Seagram's gin just to get underneath your skin. I would like you to meet my twin. Evil, so evil.
That last bit too, talking about like all he needs is weed, Remy, Jim Beam, like every kind of substance that you can possibly imagine. That's all he needs, and he'll get into his evil mode.
His recipe.
I was 5 when they tried to say I stuck a live grenade up inside of a microwave. I behaved like a child, even when stakes are high as the price of an Angus eye fillet. By the way, I think I just gave Skylar Grey hepatitis A. But when it's sink or swim, I just say it's not me, it's him. There's a demon who's deep within. All I need is MD or weed or Henny or Jim Beam or Remy or Seagram's gin just to get underneath your skin. I would like you to meet my twin. Evil, so evil, rotten to the core, fucking twisted cerebral.
So it's interesting. So he's saying, I think, obviously in that bar scheme, in that verse, that's Eminem saying, Marshall, whatever, saying that his demon is Slim Shady.
That's in him.
And what brings out Slim Shady is substances.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because in the first song that we did, Habits, the first real song, that's was the discussion, right? Was habits, like you're addicted.
Yeah.
Right. So Slim Shady's a part of him, and Marshall is addicted to Slim Shady to some sense. But we know Eminem has problems with addictions, or had problems with addictions.
Yeah.
And so from this, like I said, this scheme here, it sounds like he's saying that Slim Shady comes out with these substances.
When he gives in to using these substances.
Right. So,
well, even in that first Habit song, he did talk a lot about substance use.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see kind of, if he expands on this theme.
Yeah. He also had
go ahead.
I was going to say, he also had a nice scheme in there about like steaks, like saying when the stakes are high, and then he said Angus filet.
And then he's talking about a steak, but then a steak, right?
Yeah.
Beam or Remy or Seagram's gin just to get underneath your skin. I would like you to meet my twin. Evil, I'm so evil, rotten to the core, fucking twisted cerebral. I'm so evil, so evil. It's obvious that I am not like other people, 'cause I'm evil, I'm so evil, rotten to the core, fucking twisted cerebral. I'm so evil, so evil. It's obvious that I am not like other people. Yeah. Holy shit, Cake Jenner just flipped. Told me knock the shit off and quit and get off her dick. And I've had a bad day. I just slapped Dre. Do not tell me what I can't say. That's gay. What's wrong with that? And not the good kind of gay either. Where two men fuck each other and hate beaver. What the fuck, wait, Weaver? Stab this down straight, see the way they try to make me the devil, the atheist. Shit can get a lot worse. These are my first thoughts. Johnny Walker, this my third shot. I don't stop till the shots heard. Pops for blocks, got the Mossberg cop. Couple choppers, 2 Glocks, a Tupac shirt. Dockers and boxers drop, looking upward as I bump in the Oxford. So much ammunition, I sweat lead. And just bought you a new bedspread for your deathbed. And I just got it made like special ed set. With the red man, I'm a meth head. Used to get fed pet meds by my redneck stepdad. Till I beat his ass to death with a cassette deck. So much bloodshed that what he bled from his head gash. It's kinda like I'm a bookworm, 'cause I ain't stopping till everything gets read. Call this sex ed with a splash of necrophilia. 'Cause when I say that I'm really the evilest, I'm fucking dead ass. Maybe what I need now more than likely is a psyche vow. Mama, how do you like me now? Are you proud of me yet, Debbie? I done turned my whole life around, but I think I'm just like you now because I turned out so fucking evil. So evil, rotten to the core, fucking twisted cerebral. I'm so
Yeah, I definitely love this song. I really like, we talked about the hook. It's simple. It's nothing crazy, but I like that it's just there to add a little bit of structure to the song in killing these verses and getting you so engaged, but then the hook isn't over the top. It's just enough to give you a little bit of a break, catchy, still melodic. I really, really like this one. Great bars, obviously, as well. And like that, the necrophilia, dead ass one. He's just so smooth with it. Like he's got so many bars that you could break down, and we could be here all day pausing literally every single bar.
Yeah. And talking, I like how he makes references back to his stepdad and his mom, and kind of being like, this is why I'm so messed up and why I'm so evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much bloodshed that what he bled from his head gash. It's kinda like I'm a bookworm, cause I ain't stopping till everything gets read. Call this sex ed with a splash of necrophilia, cause when I say that I'm really the evilest, I'm fucking dead ass.
Maybe what I need now more than likely is a psyche vow. Mama, how do you like me now? Are you proud of me yet, Debbie? I done turned my whole life around, but I think I'm just like you now because I turned out so fucking
Evil, I'm so evil, rotten to the core, fucking twisted cerebral. I'm so evil, so evil. It's obvious that I am not like other people, cause I'm evil, I'm so evil, rotten to the core, fucking twisted cerebral. I'm so evil, so evil. It's obvious that I am not like other people.
Right, that was Evil by Eminem. What are your thoughts, Sam?
I thought it was good. Like you said, definitely like a darker, grittier vibe. That kind of reminds me more of Eminem from like the Eminem Show days. Like that's kind of what that vibe of that song reminded me of a little bit.
Okay, and so would the other ones that we've done thus far? How would you compare? Like, do you like this one more? Just different? What do you feel like?
I think so far I like that one and Habits the best, personally. Okay. The intro was good too. It was just pretty short.
I think for me that's my favorite one thus far.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to move on to the next one?
On to the next one. It's kind of crazy though, because I do feel like I get different vibes from different eras of Eminem, like within these songs, even though it is like Slim Shady versus Marshall type thing. Mm-hmm. Like we talked about, the Brand New Dance gave me vibes from like around that time of like Smack That and Just Lose It. This one just kind of almost like, not the same, but almost like Cleaning Out My Closet kind of energy is like what that kind of gave me, that one we just listened to. Like that dark, grittier, like aggressive kind of vibe.
That's pretty high praise, right? If we're feeling this way, this far into the album now, we've done one intro, so four or five songs, right? So we're feeling like it's bringing us back.
Yeah, like not the exact same, but just kind of like vibes that you're like, I'm like, I can see similarities of like the energy in the song. But
that's pretty incredible that we can listen to Eminem at 52 years old.
Fair.
And he's making us feel like we're traveling back to listen to old Eminem. That's really, really incredible when you think about it. I mean, we're doing this in real time.
I almost forget that he's like in his 50s because he doesn't sound like it at all.
Because listen to the way he's rapping.
Yeah, he does not sound like it at all.
Like nobody else can even do this at age 20. You know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely a little bit different, right? Like his pen is improved, but I feel like some of his songs, obviously like Cleaning Out My Closet and stuff like that, like amazing songwriting, right? And I feel like that was personal to him. Mm-hmm. So that was why it was, so creative at the time. And that's what I think is maybe making this so cool, is that he's getting to go back into that lane to some extent. Yeah. Going back into that person and rekindle some of that spirit, which is allowing him to recreate that creativity again.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, let's move on to this skit here. All You Got is the next one.
Man, why you doing this? Because you owe me. How? Because I gave you everything. What? And what did you do? You walked away from me. Yeah, but you're too fucking blind to see I was good for you. I made you. You were nothing till you found me. How many times you try to kill me? I always come back. You can't outgrow me. You can't outthink me. I'm all you got.
So Slim is saying that Eminem needs.
He's saying, I made you.
Marshall needs him to become Eminem, basically.
I mean, he kind of did make him, to be honest.
What do you mean by that?
Like, who knows where he would have gotten if he didn't have his Slim Shady personality in the very beginning.
Yeah, I think that's a valid point, right? Like, I think that's, Slim Shady, I think we saw Slim Shady for the first time maybe 98. It could have been before that. You could argue. I think that it was before that. But in the mainstream, I think we started to see Slim Shady come out in like 1998.
The real Slim Shady, please stand up.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of into, I think, that persona at that point. But really, like, it kind of built him into who he is. And then I think, like, Eminem Show to me is like Eminem, right? Yeah. So it's true. Like, he wouldn't have probably became who he is today without.
That's like what
Slim
got
Shady.
him his start, really.
Yeah, being so provocative.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
like, it was different, and people were like, "Whoa, what is this?"
Yeah. Anyways, so we got Lucifer featuring Sly Piper. Is that what that says? Yeah, Sly Piper next.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. Interesting name, song choice that we have here. We've got a lot of
Lucifer.
We went from Evil to All You Got. Now we got Lucifer, and the next is Antichrist. Sounds like we're getting into the dark section of the album here. The fun might be over, guys. I think we're going dark now.
The coup de grace is the final shot, right between the eyes, also known as the kill shot.
It feels so good to be.
Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna start. Yes, I got it. Before I get banned, kicked off Twitter and TikTok.
Woo, this beat is nasty. No comment?
I mean, I feel like I barely heard it so far.
Oh, the beat, the production on this is fire. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh no.
I was too busy listening to the guy talking about the coup de grace.
Eminem on this beat? Let's go.
You're like a kid on Christmas morning.
This is going to be fire.
The coup de grace is the final shot,
I love this drop
right
here.
between the eyes. Also
Interesting. I
known
didn't know that's what that was.
as the kill shot.
Okay,
It
let's
feels
go.
so good to be.
Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna start. Yes, I got it. Before I get banned, kicked off Twitter and TikTok, cause they so damn ticked off bitter. They want me to bounce like a fabric softener.
We just got rid of Diego kick rocks with her.
But Dre on beats with the white bass, Blondie on the mic is like having Steady B and Cool C in the ride. Like we rapped and did a little bank robbery on the side. So they want beef, we can make like Bonnie and Clyde. Haters can meet the same exact fate as my dad. Wait, at least he didn't miss me graduate. Yeah, great. But mom, do I still act 8? Maybe a little Debbie, like a snack cake. But if this is what he do to his mom, imagine what he do to you. I'm a lunatic armed, and if it's you I used to clip on, for you to respond is ludicrous. Ma, look at what you to respond.
Must be a cold day in hell. Tell me what have we done? Take me out my misery. I bought heaven when it was up for sale, and now I need a refund, baby.
Wait, what the fuck? Where'd I put my... I think someone messed with my meds.
I didn't want to pause it on the hook because I wanted to see where we were going with it there, but that was a nice part at the end. Which are you to respond?
Yeah.
You to respond? You to respond?
Like spawn,
Spawn.
like devil spawn.
I used to clip on, for you to respond is ludicrous. Ma, look at what you to respond.
Must be a cold day in hell. Tell me what have we done? Take me out my misery. I bought heaven when it was up for sale, and now I need a refund, baby.
Wait, what the fuck? Where'd I put my... I think someone messed with my meds. Probably, I bet it's my ex Molly that I bludgeoned to death. Already severed the head. I smell the fresh in the flesh, rotting, so it's breakfast in bed. I wake up next to a dead body.
Multiple lacerations, contusions, abrasions, bruises, hallucinations, delusions, abusive. My language usage, they lose it when Drake produced it. As soon as he plays the music, it's lunacy. Treat the beat like a choice. Shady, choose it.
Now all I see is dollar
Let's
signs,
go.
losers. Bitch, I was in them trenches like them Columbine shooters. I was down bad, broke, and almost abandoned hope. Now my followers are like a satanic cult. Yeah, they listen to me like when Manson spoke. They say I don't know struggle no more, that's a joke. Bitch, the fucking elevator in my mansion's broke. I have to walk like half a block to get a can of Coke. And Candace, so I ain't mad at her. I ain't gonna throw the fact, bitch forgot she was black. Back at her, laugh at her like them crackers. She's back and after her back is turned in a cute MAGA hat with her brand new white lives matter shirt. Or say this MAGA dirt bag.
What is he talking about here?
No more, that's a joke. Bitch, the fucking elevator in my mansion's broke. I have to walk like half a block to get a can of Coke. And Candace, so I ain't mad at her. I ain't gonna throw the fact, bitch forgot.
Sorry, what, Candace Owens?
Candace Owens, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew this was coming at some point because Candace Owens went on a huge rant about Eminem being washed up and all this other stuff. And I don't mind Candace Owens. Like, sometimes she says stuff I'm like, okay, that's fine. Other times she just goes on rants and I'm like you're just so far out of your lane, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just what's the point of hating on Eminem? And I think it was to do with Ramaswamy was using Lose Yourself.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Eminem had a cease and desist. Didn't want him. It was kind of like, I mean, to be honest, it was kind of cringe from Ramaswamy. I don't mind Ramaswamy as well. I mean, I don't like politicians in general, but if you had to ask me about Ramaswamy, he seems to be like, the person.
Not terrible.
Yeah. But anyways, like Candace
So he said,
Owens,
stop using my song.
yeah. And then Candace Owens went on a rant about Eminem giving the cease and desist.
True.
Ramaswamy was like, I don't care, whatever, that's fine by me. And that was the end of it, which is cool. I thought he handled that well. But, Candace, I'm just like, you're saying Eminem's washed up? Like, this guy has, Houdini has what, like 100 million streams? Like, he's washed up?
He's
like,
literally doing
get
better
outta
than
here.
like most of the rappers that are like in today's era.
Yeah, so it'd be different if she came on and was like, I don't like Eminem anymore. I thought he was good before. I don't like him anymore. I thought this was stupid that he had a cease and desist, and left it at that.
Yeah.
But she went on like this tangent, being like, he sucks. I think she said he's gay and like all this other stuff.
What?
And I'm like, what do you So anyways, point being, I knew this was
That's
coming.
why he's ripping her apart, saying
Yeah.
she's wearing a White Lives Matter
Yeah,
t-shirt.
and it's probably deserved because she brought it on herself at this point. So let's see what Em has to say about Candace Owens.
Shady, choose it. Now all I see is dollar signs, losers. Bitch, I was in them trenches like them Columbine shooters. I was down bad, broke, and almost abandoned hope. Now my followers are like a satanic cult. Yeah, they listen to me like when Manson spoke. They say I don't know struggle no more. That's a joke. Bitch, the fucking elevator in my mansion's broke. I have to walk like half a block to get a can of Coke. And Candace, so I ain't mad at her. I ain't gonna throw the fact, bitch forgot she was black. Back at her, laugh at her like them crackers. She's backing after her back is turned in a cute MAGA hat with her brand new White Lives Matter shirt. Or say this MAGA dirt bag in a skirt. Just open the biggest can of worms on the whole planet Earth. Call a Grand Wizard Clan, that's a grand dragon. Her like the national anthem. I won't stand for the tramp, but I can't diss her cause my plans are to get in her pants. And I'll blow my chance if I answer back to her. My shit is like taking Deborah Mathers at her word. Yeah, I'm not absurd. We had a spat, then afterwards we squashed the beef like a hamburger patty. Or should I say gigantic turd? Cause I put that shit to bed like Amber Heard at a mattress firm. But if this is what he do to his mom, imagine what he do to...
Wow.
Oh my God.
The females are in
He's just coming after.
sights now.
Yeah, Candace Owens, Amber Heard.
Because she apparently shit in Johnny Depp's bed.
Bed,
right?
yeah. And heard a giant turd.
And how he just
on the
led into
mattress.
that. I'm just listening and listening. Like, where are you going with this rhyme scheme? Where are you going with these rhymes? And then just punctuates it with that at the end.
Giant turds on mattresses.
It's like taking Deborah Mathers at her word. Yeah, I'm not absurd. We had a spat, then afterwards we squashed the beef like a hamburger patty. Or should I say gigantic turd? Cause I put that shit to bed like Amber Heard at a mattress firm. But if this is what he do to his mom, imagine what he do to you. I'm a lunatic armed, and if it's you I used to clip on. For you to respond, it's ludicrous. Ma, look at what you to respond.
This must be a cold day in hell. Tell me what have we done? Take me out my misery. I bought heaven when it was up for sale. And now I need a refund, baby.
So whether you friend or you are foe, far as bars go, even fucking retards know that as far as smoke with me, I don't think it'd be smart. So might as well go looking for smoke with Lamar, bro. But Marshall,
There you go.
more perverse every time you record a verse, and it's like you came from 2000, stepped out a portal, cursing, hurling horrible slurs towards the world. And why can't you make fun of people behind their backs like a normal person? But when you reach these heights, freedom of speech dies with every line that I recite. Then PC police try to throw me in jail with no bail, like a peace prize. For all of them years, they reduced me to tears, tried to shrink me to peace size, only to see my self-esteem rise. Now these are my replies. They made me eat shit. I fed it back to them 3 times. Their father's the only one I ever been beat by. Squeeze mics like Burmese pie. Thonches for each time you sleep on the floor. Oh, you hear these strings climb. You reap what you sow. So what? So first I must weave rhymes. Yeah, so seamlessly. Then I'ma leave eyes in a state of disbelief. My genius is a trait. So the gaps in our genes, right? At least that's what it seems like. And I'm Lucifer, and Dre's the producer for.
All right, that was fire. Like, I want to run that back, that last verse.
Yeah.
And just listen to that again, because his cadence and delivery, like the way he's dropping the rhymes in here, like ease by, like, like just up and down, up and down, up and down. And you had the Levi's and the jeans reference.
Gap.
And the whole jean scheme. And the only time I've ever been beat is by my stepdad.
Yeah.
Bro, these bars are disgusting. They're so good. And then that cadence and delivery, this is my favorite song by far.
And this one, you said you like the beat on this too, and it's produced by Dre, this one.
How do you know that?
He said that at the end.
At the end?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, true.
I think he might have said something at the beginning too.
Yeah. What are your thoughts so far?
I like it a lot. I'd say this is probably one of my favorites so far. I like the hook on this too.
Yeah, this is nasty. This is prime Eminem right here.
I don't think it'd be smart, so might as well go looking for smoke with Lamar, bro. But Marshall.
And that's Lamar, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, okay.
I assume that's what he's referencing because of all the beef that just happened.
Yeah.
Right? You might as well go looking for smoke with Kendrick.
Yeah.
If you're trying to beef with me, you might as well just go with Kendrick. That's going to be the same
He's beefing
result.
with everybody right now.
Yeah, well, I think he's saying that. I think he's giving props to Kendrick there.
Okay.
So people are saying that he dissed Kendrick, but I think, in fact, he's, in this song, giving props to Kendrick by saying, you don't want to beef with me, because if you beef with me, the same thing's going to happen as what happened when you beef with Kendrick.
True.
That's what I think he's saying.
Be smart, so might as well go looking for smoke with Lamar, bro. But Marshall, you're getting more perverse every time you record a verse, and it's like you came from 2000, stepped out a portal cursing, hurling horrible slurs towards the world. And why can't you make fun of people behind their backs like a normal person? But when you reach these heights, freedom of speech dies. With every line that I recite, then PC police try to throw me in jail with no bail, like a peace prize. For all of them years, they reduced me to tears, tried to shrink me to peace size, only to see my self-esteem rise. Now these are my replies. They made me eat shit. I fed it back to them 3 times. Stepfather's the only one I ever been beat by. Squeeze mics like Burmese pie. Daunches for each time you sleep on the floor. Oh, you hear these strings climb. You reap what you sow. So what? So first I must weave rhymes. So seamlessly, then I'ma leave eyes in a state of disbelief. My genius is a trait. So the gaps in our genes, right? The gap. At least that's what it seems like. And I'm Lucifer, and Dre's the producer for the Antichrist.
I said Dre's the producer for Antichrist.
So I guess that's the next one.
Yeah.
True.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, he did a great job there. You said with the cadence, like how he was using the syllables and the words to make it all like rhyme and flow so well.
Nobody can do it like that, man.
No.
It's just so crazy. I can't even believe this guy is 52.
I honestly like forget like in my head listening to this because it's just like he still sounds so good.
And then mixing the different, vocal deliveries that he has, playing the roles of Eminem and Slim Shady, right?
Yeah.
Really shows his vocal dexterity still at his age.
Yeah, I also laughed because he said when he was talking about Slim Shady there, right? Like he stepped out of like a 2000s portal is what, saying all these things, like inflammatory things, offending people. Yeah. And that's also what they did in the video with Houdini, right? Like he literally stepped out of the portal and like was like, what year am I in?
Yeah.
Like thinking he was still in the 2000s.
And so I think maybe that's the reference to Lucifer.
Yeah, true.
Right, is because in that Houdini video, we saw him with the devil horns being born.
Yeah.
Right, so I think he's referring to Slim Shady being Lucifer.
True.
And I guess maybe Eminem isn't the greatest individual on the planet either, so he's maybe going to be the Antichrist.
True.
But he's not as bad as Lucifer.
Not as bad as Lucifer. Yeah.
Right?
And then, like, why can't you talk behind someone's back like a normal person?
Right.
Which is, like, so true in today's society, right?
All right, so you want to do this last one by Antichrist, and then we'll stop there, and then we'll
move
do
to part two
after that.
Cool.
All right, let's go.
He's the Antichrist. He was slicing. The devil came to Michigan. Oh shit. Fucking PC police. Fuck. Gen Z, here they come now. About to unload rounds.
Who's the PC police?
Gen Z, here they come now.
The devil came to Michigan. Oh shit. Fucking PC police. Fuck. Gen Z, here they come now. About to unload rounds. Pronouns got me like, whoa now. Homie, let's slow down. No need to get so wound. Ready to throw down. If I mispronounce, whoops. Oh wow. Got heterosexuals cramming them down our throats now. Like I'm getting snowed. My humor's too low brow. Yes, it is no doubt. You about to get grossed out. But fuck it though, somebody needs to come and hit the reset button. Back to 2003, cause how did we get stuck in this woke BS? I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck them and I don't regret nothing. It's about to be said. So fuck it, we can keep head button. Still a grade A prick, but the same way. Cobain put the gauge to his brain. I'm going out with the bang, eh? Dang, Dre, look what
what you made me do. Maybe you the one they should blame. Hey, say they wish that I wasn't so angry. Don't wanna see me going off the deep end like, yeah, hey. Rather see me do like Kim Kardashian, they say, yeah, and find a way to get rid of all of this rage, eh? But if you wonder why is Mars considered the harshest spitter, cause I can spit a bar that is a cross between Nas and Jizza, Biggie Smalls and RZA. So hard, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj or Scissor. Cut it out. Still the press is wet dream. Too many head drinks, my head things.
Let's go, Eminem. Let's go.
I'm dead. He
Fire.
He also
1
just
minute in.
mentioning everyone.
Destroyed it already on the song.
I know.
Talking about the woke stuff. We need to go back to 2003.
Yeah, talked about Kanye going out of his mind.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. And Eminem needs to get rid of this rage, eh? Really, really great wordplay, bar play. Again, and just highlighting, we need to go back in time. I don't know what's happened with all this woke craziness.
And then I also laughed because he did the whole like machine gun thing and then said pronouns. Like it's just all these pronouns.
Man, he's so creative. This is really, really good.
And then
so
also
far.
a sly little, maybe it's Dr. Dre's fault because he got me into doing all this.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure where we were gonna go. How I was feeling about the album after the first couple of songs. I was like, this is good, but I'm hoping we get better. And it's got so much more fire in my opinion. The last 3 songs have all been just absolutely insane.
Yeah, I'm really liking this one so far too. I feel like the pace on this is really nice. It's a little quicker. Yeah. It's a little bit more like, spitting really fast.
I guess I'm jumping ahead of myself here because we're only a minute in and I'm already saying this is a good song. We haven't heard a hook or anything yet. So let's keep it going.
Ramming them down our throats now, like I'm getting slow. My humor's too low, bro. Yes, it is no doubt. You about to get grossed out. But fuck it though, somebody needs to come and hit the reset button. Back to 2003, cause how did we get stuck in this woke BS? I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck them and I don't regret nothing. It's about to be said, so fuck it, we can keep head button.
Still a grade A, prick but the same way. Cobain put the gauge to his brain. I'm going out with a bang, eh? Dang, Dre, look what you made me do. Maybe you the one they should blame, eh? Say they wish that I wasn't so angry. Don't wanna see me going off the deep end like, yeah, eh?
Rather see me do like Kim Kardashian, they say, yeah, and find a way to get rid of all of this rage, eh? But if you wonder why is Mars considered the harshest spitter, cause I can spit a bar that is a cross between Nas and Jizza, Biggie Smalls and RZA. So hard, Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj or Scissor. Cut it out. Still the press is wet dream. Too many head drinks, my head things foul, I've said things when jesting. They should arrest me for my testes. The biggest in the southwest, east, north won't catch me. Evan is swept clean with extreme links and steps being took to suppress things. Try not to get seen with Ben Affleck, me and Seth Green hanging on to the left wing. The Jeffrey Epstein's jet screaming, hey, don't forget me.
Shady is Bill taking the pill and putting it in your soft drink. Something's off and I don't.
What did he just say? Ben Affleck, Seth Green, and me hanging off the side of a plane going to Jeffrey Epstein's?
Like saying
like
Jeffrey Jeff, wow, I can't speak. Epstein's plane taking off and them saying, don't forget me.
Yeah, but he mentioned Ben Affleck, I'm pretty sure. I thought I heard his.
I just heard Seth Green. I don't know who else he said.
Who's Seth Green?
Isn't he a comedian?
He's an actor, a comedian or something?
Yeah, I think so.
And then he's saying he's going to Epstein Island.
I think so.
I mean, I think some people might have a problem with that line. I mean, they'll have a problem with a few lines on this album for sure. But, because people will be like, what are you saying? I mean, you're a pedophile, or you know what I'm saying? But I think knowing Eminem, it's more taking a shot at Ben Affleck and Seth Green, but then he always does this where he throws himself in there to kind of be like, yeah, but it's me too, so don't be too mad about it.
Yeah.
That's how he kind of gets away with it, you know what I'm saying? But I think the shot is actually at, Jeffrey Epstein and anybody associated with him.
Yeah. Well, did he throw himself into that one?
He was saying he's trying to get on the plane.
Oh, I thought he said...
He's trying to go to Jeffrey Epstein's island. That's what I'm saying. I was like, whoa.
I thought he was just saying they were doing that. I didn't realize he was talking about himself.
No, listen to it again. He's basically saying...
He just got so fast.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's first listen. I'm surprised we're catching as much as we are, to be honest.
Catch me, Evan is swept clean with extreme links and steps being took to suppress things. Try not to get seen with Ben Affleck, me and Seth Green hanging on to the left wing. The Jeffrey Epstein's jet screaming, hey, don't forget me.
Shady is Bill taking the pill and putting it in your soft drink. Something's off and I don't know what the cause be. But it's obvious, this water rhyming is scalding. Ominous thoughts creep in my head and it's not me. They brainwash me.
Did he say something about... I said we weren't going to do this, we were going to pause and rewind it, but since we just paused it, I just think he has a Cosby line in there. Bill Cosby.
He said something about putting drugs in drinks.
Yeah, well, that's what Bill Cosby used to do.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's what the Cosby
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
No, obviously, it's double. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Me form a testes, the biggest in the southwest east north. Don't catch me, evidence swept clean with extreme links and steps being took to suppress things. Try not to get seen with Beneflect me and Seth Green hanging on to the left wing. The Jeffrey Epstein's jet screaming, hey, don't forget me.
Shady as Bill, taking the pill and putting it in your soft drink. Something's off and I don't know what the cause be. But it's obvious, this water rhyming is scalding. Ominous thoughts creep in my head and it's not me. They brainwash me and that's all she wrote. Yeah, that's why they call me.
He's the Antichrist. He will slice and dice in women and children. His name is Marshall. He's the Antichrist. He will slice and dice in women and children.
Knock, knock, who's there? Boo, boo, hoo. Hey, why you crying, shorty? Ooh, cause I booed you? Well, bitch, I'm trying to get some head up in this Subaru. But you have no clue what you're doing, do you? You fall asleep or something? Hello? You wake up, fake slut, I'm out of here. Screw you. What did you drop dead in my lap? You call that head? I suck my dick better than you do. Yeah, I'm sick like the terminally ill, but more like sick as in the terminally ill. Antichrist,
How come you can't be nice?
look who's talking, dog, like Brian from Family Guy.
But who else is as pitiless, actually witty and crass, hideous, ghastly, and insidious? Ask me or spitting this nasty. Next idiot ask me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did. But on the rail though, she probably ran out the room.
I took me a minute because they bleeped it out, right? But then I just like went back in my brain. What was he rhyming with?
Yeah.
Cassidy, right?
Yeah.
So Diddy's gotten it now.
Oh.
I like that. I'm let's go. Let's go at Diddy all weekend.
Yeah, he's.
I suck my dick better than you do.
Yeah, I'm sick like the terminally ill, but more like sick as in the terminally ill. Antichrist,
How come you can't be nice?
look who's talking, dog, like Brian from Family Guy.
But who else is as pitiless, actually witty and crass, hideous, ghastly, and insidious? Ask me or spitting this nasty. Next idiot ask me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did. But on the rail though, she probably ran out the room with his fucking dildo. He tried to field goal punish, she said to chill. Now put it back in my ass and get the steel toe.
Nightmares go
I'm dead.
Oh my God! No, that was. I thought we were done with this.
No, apparently not. We just went all the way in.
Forgot about his dildo.
That's what she was doing, running down the hotel hallway video.
And that ad lib that he threw in there. I'm gonna die when I listen to it again. I was like, no. Oh my God, that was fantastic.
You can't be nice.
look who's talking, dog, like Brian from Family Guy.
But who else is as
Not to be overlooked though is this rhyme scheme that he's throwing.
Yeah.
It's just wild, bro.
pitiless, actually witty and crass, hideous, ghastly, and insidious? Ask me or spitting this nasty. Next idiot ask me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did. But on the rail though, she probably ran out the room with his fucking dildo. He tried to field goal punish, she said to chill. Now put it back in my ass and get the steel toe.
Nightmares going Freddy on me, cause they steady on me. Shady's bad to the core, but look at the bread he got me. Complete lack of remorse, so they've come at me before, but they won't ever stop me. But fuck the back and the forth until I'm dead and rotting. Head is probably whacked and it's warped like Jack of Fork, performing sexual acts with a corpse. If they don't like it, like a necrophiliac in a morgue, fuck everybody.
I don't appeal to you, you was one of them children whose parents
A necrophiliac in a morgue. F everybody.
Oh my God.
How do you even come up with that?
I don't know. He is a talented but twisted brain.
All right, let's run it back a little bit. We're going to let it go, okay? We're going to let it play throughout. We've already stopped it enough on this one. Let's just listen to the last couple of minutes here.
witty and crass, hideous, ghastly, and insidious. Ask me or spitting this nasty. Next idiot ask me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did. But on the rail though, she probably ran out the room with his fucking dildo. He tried to field goal punish, she said to chill. Now put it back in my ass and get the steel toe.
Nightmares going Freddy on me, cause
they steady harm me. Shady's bad to the core, but look at the bread he got me. Complete lack of remorse, so they've come at me before, but they won't ever stop me. But fuck the back and the forth until I'm dead and rotting. Head is probably whacked and it's warped like Jack of Fork, performing sexual acts with a corpse. If they don't like it, like a necrophiliac in a morgue. Fuck everybody. I don't appeal to you. You was one of them children whose parents fed every meal to you on a platter and silver spoon. I am a product of what Farina and potted milk could do to your drive when them rappers like Jada bring out the will in you. Cause now my shit slaps harder than will it do. Word to Gorilla Glue. I don't need sticky fingers to steal on you. Lyrical killer who punish you every syllable son of you. Your hides I tandem like bicycles built for two. Sticking the clip in the ooze that I've been itching to use. Looking like Nicholas Cruz. My trigger's happy. His tickle is true. Travis pickle him too weak and roof. This shit'll go sideways like you're tipping a canoe. Bitch, I'm sick as the food. How the fuck are you gonna fit in my shoes? Look at my views. All the shit I've been through. So sympathy, I don't have any for you. Sticking it too. Are you idiot too? Take my lyrics a little bit too literal. You can all suck on my dick, and if you don't wanna get ripped, better get the fuck back, bitch. I'm here to do what Dre sent me to do. That's simply get to spitting the shit devil in me, and I do was spitting his name is
Damn.
He's the Antichrist. He will slice and dice. Sluts, forcing women and children. His name is Marshall. He's the Antichrist. He will slice and dice. Skank, sluts, forcing women and children.
You wanna dance with the devil? Dance with the devil. Dance with the devil.
Bizarre.
You wanna dance with the devil? Dance with the devil. Dance with the devil. You wanna? I ain't going nowhere. It's about to get scary. Bizarre. Still here. It's about to get dark. Guess who's back? Straight out the gutter. With a dirty rubber, plus my homeless mother. Where Bruce Jenner at? I wanna fuck that hoe. Where's Megan Thee Stallion at? I wanna suck that toe. 20 years in, shit, I'm past addiction. I'm at CVS, trying to find my past prescription. My dad didn't listen. I'm past the mission. Fucking Latrell on IG Live. That was a bad decision. My rent due. My girl needed an abortion. What you gonna do? Sell them Eminem Jordans. All gas, butt naked, all ass. Trying to get on Haley J's podcast. Why not?
All right, that was Antichrist. Wow, that was pretty wild. I mean, it's crazy how we've gotten progressively more inflammatory in different ways. You know, it's like he's targeting different groups or different people.
Yeah.
Different topics, and it's really progressed as the way, like, it seemingly is intended, in that we've gone through evil, we've gone through Lucifer, we've gone through Antichrist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
we went from evil to like even more evil.
Progressively more evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that one. I mean, I think for me personally, I didn't love the hook in that, but everything else I thought was really, really good. I'd say like the verses in that were probably like in the beat and stuff, and the production was my favorite so far.
I really like that one personally. I thought, again, like, it was simple hook. It didn't need a whole lot, and the focus was clearly like the just crazy vocal drops in terms of his cadence, plus obviously the lyrics.
Yeah, he killed it. Wild
Lyrical capabilities in that. I'm kind of like my jaw is just dropped, man. Like, I didn't know what to expect, I guess, going into this one, but so far, for me, he's exceeding expectations.
Yeah, I think something that really stands out to me, too, is, like, for a long time when, like, you know, obviously lots have been going on in the world, I was kind of thinking, and you and I have had this conversation, like, where's Eminem? Like, why isn't he speaking out about, like, anything really that's kind of, like, going on and, you know, changes in the world? And,
well, where's anybody, really? Because nobody was saying anything.
Yeah, but I mean, like, knowing him and how he's somebody who likes to be inflammatory, I was kind of, like, it kind of threw me off that he wasn't coming out with any music that was, like, talking about anything, really.
Yeah.
And now he's coming out and saying a lot, so.
Yeah, and I personally like, so far, anyways, I don't know where we're going to get into, I personally like that he stayed away from the political side of things.
Yeah.
Because I think he turned off a lot of fans, you know, because, you know, politics, everybody's got their own, depending on where they live, right, what they align with.
Yeah.
And, like, Eminem probably had fans from both sides of the aisle, and because his music appeals to so many different people, right? And I think that so far, I like that he's been so inflammatory, but nothing has been about anything related to the election coming. And that's been really refreshing because I don't want to hear anything like that. I don't want to hear Eminem's political views to an extent. If he has something that he's passionate about, fine, like drop that, right?
Yeah, I think the only thing he mentioned in there at all that would even align with that at all was when he was talking about Candace Owens, and that was more because of her affiliation with those organizations.
Yeah. And he was making fun of her, right?
Yes, exactly.
In that instance, so not anybody related to that. So
yeah,
I just was expressing that it's inflammatory, but it hasn't gone down that path. So it's amazing to me that he's been hitting so many groups and so many different concepts without touching that. And I think that's maybe, we'll see. We're going to do the other half of this, right? But maybe he's learned from that. Because I think I've heard him say before that he was like, he wished he didn't go down that lane much.
Yeah, because he was doing that for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He has a whole like Trump freestyle that he did.
Yeah,
right,
I thought I remembered that. Yeah.
So, because my whole thing with the politics, right, is just that like you're getting played either way, right?
Yeah.
So like when you try to like take that one side, and I think he was doing it because he was trying to like stand up for the black community and all that, and being a white rapper and he gets criticism for being that anyways. Yeah. So I think he meant well. I think he had
good intentions.
He had good intentions, but they might have been misplaced, and I think maybe we might be seeing that shift. But still, as you said, speaking his mind about things that matter about society, that everybody's like kind of like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And like, you need people in pop culture sometimes to create those conversations, and Eminem and Slim Shady obviously was a great way to have those things happen. Yeah. That like, some of it's just to say something to shock people, right? But then it actually gets the conversation going, kind of like comedy does. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Anyways, I'm loving this thus far.
Me too. Thumbs up for me so far.
I'm really excited now to check out the back half. So you guys got to come back and check out the back half with us.
Yes.
And, like I said, we'll probably just do this in 2 parts solely. Let us know what your favorite song is off this first section.
Yes.
And
what's your favorite song so far?
My favorite song thus far, probably, I don't know. It's hard to pick because I really like Antichrist because the bars in it are crazy. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Diddy line is just like unreal. And then you even had the one where he's saying, "Oh, I can do Biggie, I can do Nas, I can do Jay." That was another killer line, killer bar. Like, there's nobody. Other rappers wish they could write something like that, and he's done 2 in 1 song, probably more than that. But then I really like Lucifer as well, so I'd have to listen to more.
So those are you narrowing it down to 2?
Yeah, and if you can hear Tiffany, then she's like,
yeah.
She's probably agreeing that Lucifer also is because she's also a little devilish. So. Anyways, what about you, Sam?
I think Antichrist for me. There's been a couple that I liked certain components of, but I think so far that's my favorite with like everything brought together.
Let us know your favorite down below in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button for this button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Come back and check part 2. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys.